Hello.
What?
I don't know. I forgot what to say.
Why did you think someone was really calling
I
you?
don't know. I'm like,
But also,
I'm
you
sending
wouldn't
this.
even say regular hello like that either. Like, that was just very weird.
Oh, whoa.
Love your hat.
Thanks. Okay.
I hit the pen on my walk home so badly that, like, I have never recovered throat naturally.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. Hello?
Sorry. The 180 was awesome.
Hello? And welcome to Did You Mean to Say That? The podcast where we did not mean to say that. I'm your co-host, Bobby.
And I'm your co-host, Erin.
Welcome to season 4. I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine?
Not yet, but it'll happen
But,
randomly.
like, soon, like, or not. You never know.
You really never know.
You really never know. Guys, I'm fucking tweaking about this sound. Like, I'm paranoid.
Katy Perry's flopping left and right, you guys.
That's your first topic?
It is now.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's some songs on there that are like fun little songs. Like they're not
She
like,
released an album, you're saying?
oh, honey.
Oh.
It is horrible reviews all around. People hate it because it's really bad.
And me not even knowing it happened.
Oh, yeah. You don't.
But I see that she's touring.
Is she?
She's doing something because she's like in other countries and fans are everywhere. Because I follow her on Twitter.
Probably because there's no fans here for her anymore, I fear. There's some songs that are like.
No, she has so many fans.
Yeah.
You're underestimating. They're just not our age.
I guess so.
Katy Cats.
I'm familiar. I just couldn't name a single person in my life.
I've
Are you
never
saying
met-
they're older or younger?
I'd say both. Like, she's falling into like Pink territory.
Well, yeah. But Pink is good.
Well, yes.
This album's really bad. Like I said, few songs are like, they could be passable for maybe anyone else. But like her trying to make this big pop comeback and it's really not good.
Oh, no. She's talented. Like, she's a great singer and she's gorgeous. That's really her biggest talent is being gorgeous.
Totally.
For me.
Yeah.
Pink.
Oh my God.
Honey.
Am I a Pink fan?
Am I a Pink fan? Am I devastated that I had to get my wisdom teeth out when she was here? Yeah.
But I feel like she's always touring. Like she'll probably be back.
Oh, okay.
That's like her thing.
A touring?
Yeah.
She's just like Adele.
Yeah.
Who is,
Done?
yeah? Or something?
Whatever.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah, like, what's going on? What are we talking about?
All the flops
Pink,
of the industry.
Katy Perry, and Adele.
This one's for our older viewers. Just kidding.
This one is from my mean girls.
Let's get into it.
Okay. You know the song with Addison Rae on it?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? A remix of?
Von Dutch, right?
Oh, yeah. When she does that visceral scream, that like comes out of me now. Like whenever anything's really exciting, I go to like that exact like
I love it.
tone. It's incredible.
I will admit I have heard it, but only like once or twice.
Okay, Charli said that they didn't know that she was going to do that. She was just in there for ad-libs and they were all standing around and then she did that and they were like
Amazing. That's so cool.
immediately
And
in.
she showed up at her show last night, and so did Lorde, who looked incredible.
Exactly like Charli XCX.
Yeah.
It was... Okay, so let's back up. I went to Sweat Tour on Friday. It's Tuesday? Yeah, so like however many days ago. And last minute, me and a girl that I'm not even friends with. Like,
Okay.
friend of a friend. She's Hannah's friend. We've hung out like maybe 3 times.
Okay.
We have the same birthday though, so I knew we'd be fine.
For sure.
And I start my period an hour before I'm set to leave. Things are going terribly.
For sure.
Also, my sink, I can't remember if we talked about the smell.
On my TikTok we did, but not on the actual.
Okay, so my sink was like fucked up. They came to fix it. Ever since they came to fix it, it smelled like so bad. So they came back on Friday and we're in here for just like so long and I like couldn't go get ready because we were just like, Then they didn't fix it. And they were like, we have to bring a plumber out on Monday and your water is shut off until then.
Oh.
Just in the kitchen. But like dishes,
everywhere.
He bought like plastic, paper, everything so that we didn't have to use dishes. But we had bought groceries, so I had to cook because it was like the last day for it. I had to make a full meal with no water in the kitchen. It was really frustrating and annoying. And then all those dishes were just there, and it was like really overstimulating. But they came yesterday and they fixed it, and I did the dishes, and it's fine.
Amazing.
It still smells though, so they didn't fix it actually, but they came and fixed something.
Okay, I don't smell anything.
Okay, cool. Well, we think it smells like weird, like food, like possibly oniony.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Okay.
And they want to raise my rent
Yeah.
for this smelly ass apartment. You can suck my fucking dick. So we're gonna need to figure that out. I'm spiraling. Yeah. So went to the tour. Started my period. Right. It was awful. I'm like so late getting ready, rushing. I'm like 10 minutes from this girl's house. Mind you, she lives 30 minutes out of the way. It was so stupid. And I text her and I'm just like, just so you know, like, I'm not doing well. Like, I was on the phone with Mackenzie and I was like, I have to go. I'm about to throw up. Like, and I stopped myself from throwing up, but like, it was right there. And I was in so much fucking pain and like, it was so bad. I took like a little crumb of a Xanax, like genuinely a crumb, because I didn't want to be like out of it either. Ate some beef jerky and a Snickers ice cream bar.
Wow.
Had the best night of my life. Like,
oh my God. You had great seats.
the Holy Trinity. So yes. So we buy these seats last minute. They are the cheapest seats in the fucking house that are left. They were like $95, which is like, I don't know what it is. I think it's actually exactly perfect. Like,
Okay.
I would want to pay less than $100 to go to this show.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have paid less than $200 because I really, Brat is my album of the year. I'm like, and I'm really coming into like a being obsessed with her phase, I fear.
Okay.
Celebrity crush, all that. We get there. Okay, so these seats are cheap because they're obstructed view. We get there. Obstructed by what?
Right.
I'm basically backstage.
Wow.
We pulled up and we missed so many songs because we were so late. It sucked. But what's crazy is her friend that lives in Columbus, who's her best friend, was also going to the show. As the second we pull up to the venue, their Uber is pulling up. There is no one else outside but us because the concert has fully started. And we run into them. A girl I went to college with is randomly best friends with them.
Wow.
So I get to hang out with her all night.
Fun.
It was so fun. And that just really set the tone. Well, we walk into a Troye Sivan song. And there's like screens, right? So that's kind of like the vibe of the show is they're like filming them the whole time. And there's like big screens with them on it. And it's very like music video clubby. It's set up like a club. Like,
cool.
It's very minimal set. It's very like dingy, grimy. Like the lighting is fucking like it was the sluttiest, sexiest, most amazing concert I've ever been to in my entire life.
Wow.
But we pull up. Troye Sivan's doing a little song. I look over to my direct left, and Charli is standing behind the screen, just like getting ready to go on. Because the way they did it, sorry, it's just flowing out of me. But like, they like did like 3 songs each, and then they would like swap, and it was like a Troye Sivan and Charli XCX concert.
That's cool.
Like he was not opening for her whatsoever.
I mean, that's cool.
It was amazing. I'm not a Troye Sivan fan. I am now, I fear, because
yeah,
he was incredible.
I like him a lot. He makes me feel bad about myself because he's perfect.
He makes me feel bad about myself as well. He's like angelic. It was like kind of scary to be in his presence. Totally. I was like, both of them on stage, I was just like, damn, I'll never be as hot as either one of these people.
And it's a bummer, isn't it?
It's a huge bummer. So then she comes out from outside of the screen and she's performing like on the little area that is, I could have touched her. Like if she had reached out and I had reached out, we would have touched.
Wow.
That is how close I was to Charli XCX in my obstructed view seats.
That's amazing.
We like just walked into this and we were just like,
hello,
like freaking out. And then the main stage, we're really close to that too. Like we're in the second row of the section that we're in, which is the closest section to the stage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was fucking crazy. Like by the obstructed view seats. We saw a TikTok before we went that was like, this is your sign to buy the obstructed view seats. Like you can see all of backstage. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And if you like really want to be somewhere, who cares?
Exactly. I just wanted to feel the energy. Mm-hmm. And boy, did I.
But one time I was like obstructed view at Ariana Grande and I was already seeing that tour like 10 other times. So I was like, don't know if I needed this because we really couldn't see anything. But nonetheless, you could
I
hear
could
her.
see everything. It was just,
Wow.
I can't even believe it still to this day. Like,
That's incredible. Did she sing Boom Clap, Sound in My Heart, the beat? Thank God.
no.
Hate that song.
That's so funny. The girl I was with said that on the drive up, and I was like, I kind of love it. Like, it's just like, how is that Charlie XCX? Like, that's so funny.
Uh-huh.
She did do I Love It, though, which...
Oh, for sure. That song's a fucking bop. I saw a video of her doing that one. That song's hype as fuck.
It was insane. It was insane. Like, the lighting team should win awards.
Maybe
And
they will.
They might. I don't know where.
There's awards for that, like at the Grammys.
Love
They're
it.
just not like televised.
Okay, cool. Life changing, truly. I wish I could be there every night.
I wish I could have gone. For
And
sure.
Troye Sivan, man, like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, how does it feel being God's favorite, truly? And they're both British. Like, it was so hot. He makes out with one of his dancers at the end.
I thought she was Australian.
That's Lord.
I thought they both were.
She's from Essex.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then anyway, fast forward to today, all these videos start surfacing. Lord came out last night at Madison Square Garden, of course. New York gets everything that we don't get, and why would we?
Yep.
And she just emerged from the stage for her part in Girls So Confusing.
God, I love Lord.
It healed me, truly. Like, I watched all of those videos from every angle, like 5 times each today at least.
I
Like,
loved her boots. Just that fact that they were making her look. Because at first, like in some of them, I was like, I can't tell who is who.
And you could tell the crowd didn't know what was going on
Until
when
she
she
started
came out.
singing.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like, and then Addison Rae was there as well, which
Cute.
slay or whatever.
Yeah.
I do like the little Diet Pepsi song. I think it's
Oh,
cute.
I do too. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And then we
fun.
went out after. I met Levi out, and he met us at Brothers. It was cool. We had a great time. He like came over to where I was, and then we just never stopped talking, and I never saw a single person he was with, and he just like left them all night to hang out with my friends. And then he went back over there when I left at some point. But like at one point I was like, where is everyone that you're with? And he told me that they're like K-pop stans.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just like, I don't really like get it, but like love that for them. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get that at all. That's crazy.
Not my bag. Yeah, I wish I could have gone. I was in New Orleans for my sister's bachelorette
That's
party.
right.
So fun, you guys.
Had you ever been?
I went in like 8th grade for my cousin's wedding, so like not for real.
Right. I've never
But-
been.
Oh my god, it's so fun. We did a ghost tour. Oh my god, get this.
Okay.
So the first night we got there, I was like, I need to take a nap because I had to do the karaoke the night before.
Oh yeah.
Which I'll get there, I guess. It was so fun. That's all
Okay.
I really gotta say. It was amazing. We killed it.
Amazing.
But I got an hour and a half of sleep, had to catch my flight. Then we got there and I took a nap in my mom's hotel room. So my mom came with her friend Tina, who's like a family friend and so fun. You know, like sometimes when people are like, my mom's coming on the Bachelorette, like with her friend, people are like, ugh. But like they were like boots down. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Yeah, just having a great time.
Love that.
So anyway, so while I take a nap, they go to the casino like in the middle of the day. And then that's the end of that story. But then the next day, we're doing a ghost tour. And Tina's like, oh my god, that guy right there was our like blackjack dealer yesterday. Turns out he is the tour guide.
You're lying.
We were like, hello, like he was so cool and so nice. And
I love a man with a job or 3.
god, yeah, he just wears a lot of different hats.
And I love that.
Ghost tour was
anyone that
fun.
wears
We
a lot of
were
different hats.
so late because none of my sister's friends can ever be on time to anything. It was stressing me
love
out.
that.
No, I hate it.
Well, I love that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have fit right in.
Oh yeah.
Just like not a care in the world, had to have been at the thing like 10 minutes ago, and they're just like very not anxiously getting ready. Which like I was only stressed because these things are like planned things.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to like miss the opportunity. And
Yeah,
then,
not the ghost tour.
so we were late to the ghost tour, but ended up being super fun. And it was basically like pretty lame of a ghost tour. It was basically just walking to different bars, and in between on the way he would tell like a story about one of the houses. Like we saw the house from
That was freezing.
Coven.
I loved that.
Like
American Horror Story?
mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like the madam whatever who like tortured all the slaves in it. And it was creepy.
Yeah.
Because that was like legit history.
I know that I would love American Horror Story, and I just never watch it.
I always fall off. Like the seasons always start really well for me, and then I'm like, what? They lost the
And
plot.
every spooky season I say, I'm going to watch American Horror Story this year, and then I don't.
Well, if
Maybe
you
I
want
will.
like a little non-committal, they have those American Horror Stories, which like every episode's a whole different
That's true.
thing. Those are really scary and good too.
Okay. I do want to watch Coven. That seems like really up my alley.
Yeah, Coven's really good.
Okay.
I like Coven a lot.
Maybe
But
I'll
then
watch
they
that
have-
this season.
Then they have Apocalypse Later though, which like ties
Would
in.
never watch that.
It was crazy.
I would never watch that or Cult. Can't handle it.
I can't watch Cult. My favorite one was the Asylum
Too
one.
close to home.
So anyway, the next day we did a boat ride in like this bayou.
That looked amazing.
It was so fun. It was like it was really hot out the whole time, but like it was under a thing, so it felt perfect. We saw alligators, which I really wanted to. And it was so fun.
I responded to one of your stories of an alligator and was like, this is my nightmare.
No, I wanted to so bad. Just like I wanted to see a bear in Asheville, and I did.
Wow.
The thing is though, like
Every time you say in Asheville, it sounds like you're saying in Nashville.
fuck Nashville. Just kidding. I'm not actually.
I'm not either.
But on the boat, all the girlies were playing like club music, like, and I wanted more like Beach Boy vibes, but
Oh.
not my party. Like I'm on the water. There's alligators. I don't need to be hearing club classics.
I just listened
But-
to it in the shower.
It was fun though. So overall, good time, good trip.
Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yeah.
My friend did unfortunately get admitted to a mental hospital. So that happened this weekend, and that was not a good time. She's still there.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't think she's getting out till Friday now. So
Damn.
super bummer.
Was this anything to do with the other situation or no, just unrelated?
I think she's having a really tough time.
That sucks.
Just has had probably the worst summer ever. So yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
But I've like talked to her every day. She's in great spirits. She's
Well, that's good.
making friends, of course. She's just the best. So
Okay.
she'll be home soon. And if that's what you need, that's what you need. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. But last week, before she went there, we saw a movie with a fun little group that you refused to come to because it was a scary movie.
Okay. First of all,
but not your fault that you thought it was a scary movie. I'm upset that it wasn't. Like,
Yeah.
I texted you as soon as we left and was like, you'd have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a thriller.
Well, I
Hardly.
read about this movie because it's a remake.
Yes.
And apparently, then when I read more after you texted me, it wasn't scary. People were saying this version isn't scary
Yeah.
as the other one.
And so what I watched a TikTok, I saw Speak No Evil, by the way. Yeah. And I saw a TikTok earlier in the day that was saying like the original ending is like bleak, fucked up, leaves you feeling hopeless.
Mm-hmm.
And then this ending is like everyone's fine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she was like really disappointed because she was like, that's kind of like what makes the movie what it is. Like that's why you would even remake it in the first place, was because like
Wait, who is she?
just a girl on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
She was just like, that's kind of like
The point.
the point of the film, is like the ending is the whole thing.
Because they're like stealing the children in the original.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I do.
I mean, that's the plot of this one as well. So I don't understand. I don't know like
what the difference?
where the original picks up, or I don't know what
Okay.
happens with it. I don't know anything about the original.
Gotcha.
Do you?
Yeah, I read about it on Reddit.
Okay, well, if you know you're gonna go and watch the original Speak No Evil, don't listen to this part. I want
Yeah.
to know.
Well, I don't really remember other than they were kidnapping children and then sewing their mouths shut and killing their parents.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that was also in the new one. So then what's different?
So yeah, like in this one, they kill. I actually don't know where all the rest of the kids go. But you meet this family and they have a kid. that they've stolen
Yes.
from a family. You don't know that until the end, but he can't speak.
Right.
And I just hated it because it was very predictable. Like, the second this kid's on screen, and I haven't seen the original. I didn't even know there was an original until earlier that day. Didn't know anything about the film. This boy can't talk. We're 10 minutes in. I said they definitely cut his tongue out. And that's why he can't talk. Because they're like saying he has like some disease or whatever. And I was like, yeah, they cut his tongue out and did. And then like everything that happened in the film, I'm like, yeah, this is what's going to happen. And then it just did. And I was just like, ugh. But the most annoying part is that every choice that this family makes when they go visit the evil family is so dumb and wrong and incorrect and far-fetched and out of this world that it just like fully took me out of the film. I was just like, well, you would never do that. So
like what?
Like, it just wasn't scary at all because it's like
that just wouldn't happen.
I would make every decision leading up to this point so differently. How'd you even get in this situation in the first place? Like, they go visit a family that they met while they were on vacation in Italy for like 3 days. Like, they had known them for literally 3 days.
Yeah.
They live in London. The other family lives in, like, fucking Spain or something. I don't even know.
Okay.
They write them a postcard and it's like, come visit. And they're just like, yeah. And they get there and the house is, like, it's, like, big and, like, almost like an old factory vibe. Like, it's just, like, weird. Like, it looks like a compound. Like, it's a very weird place. But then you get inside and it's just, like, dingy. There's a lot of shit everywhere, like a lot of shit. It's just weird. And they're just like, aren't you a doctor? Like, what? And I'm just like, how did you guys just show up to a place you've never been with people you barely know? And we're like, yeah, we're gonna stay with you guys.
With their kids.
So they have a kid, and then the family they're visiting has a kid, the one who can't talk because he has no tongue.
And then so they
get there and the kids are staying in the attic. Literally.
Yeah.
Their son has like a twin bed up against the wall, and they made her like a little bed out of blankets on the floor, which is where she's staying for the week or whatever, how long they're there.
Until they steal her and cut her tongue out.
And I'm just like, there's no way you guys wouldn't just like book an Airbnb or get a hotel. Like, it's set in 2024.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
They also have iPhones the entire time, and they're like, oh, we have no service. Like, you can call 911 with no service. I've done it. It's like part of it.
Yeah.
They should have just set it in a different time period, and then it would have been fine. But like all the things that happen in it, they have a Tesla, and like they got a flat tire at one point, and instead of just like leaving, and at this point they've realized the danger and they know what's going on, instead of just like driving on the flat for a little bit and getting like out of where they are, they just like let the guy like change the tire and wasted more time there after fully knowing he's a murderer. They're like trying to make their escape and not let the family know that they know. And he just keeps stalling and like making reasons for them to stay. And they keep doing them and not leaving after knowing he is a serial killer and wants to steal their child.
Yeah, seems like they could have avoided that.
They could have not gone. They could have left at like 6 different points before they left. And then they could have left at like 3 different points while they were leaving.
So did the daughter get taken?
Nope, they all escaped and they took the son with them.
I think that's the difference. Because in the original, they kill the parents and then steal the daughter for good.
Cool. And like, I don't love a bleak ending either. So like, I'm fine that they all made it out or whatever. I don't fucking care. But like, it was so annoying. I was being obnoxious in the theater. Like, everything they did, me and Jake were sitting next to each other just talking out loud the entire time. Like, there's no fucking way. And the family has like guns and they're like chasing them with guns. And then like every time that like someone goes down, they weren't like taking the gun from them and then shooting them and killing them. Like, it would be like, you and me are fighting. You're evil. You have a gun.
Just like
I pour acid all over you. You're writhing in pain on the ground.
Is that part
There's a
of
gun
it?
right next to you. And I don't grab the gun. I just run out of the room.
Yeah.
Like, you could have eliminated the threat right then and there by shooting him in the head.
Yeah.
With the gun that was next to him.
The gun. Yeah, it sounds awful. I'm glad I didn't go.
It was super annoying, but really good acting. And like the plot was cool and like the bones were there, but they just couldn't execute. But the acting was top notch.
Who the guy in it is in something.
Split.
Okay.
And he's unrecognizable in this film. Like, I think he has like an Irish accent or something. He's huge. He's like hairy. Like,
He's
I thought he
hot.
was Gerard Butler. Literally, I thought he was Gerard Butler for like a
Wow.
lot of the film and afterwards. Yeah, so I don't know. That was irritating, but I'm loving $5 Tuesdays. So I love a good, oh, that's right now.
Yeah, it is.
We're not there.
Nope.
But I'm ready to start spookying it up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I want to see Beetlejuice.
I want to see Beetlejuice.
That's what we should see on Tuesday.
Too. I want to see the Lady Gaga Joker movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that
October
out yet?
4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now she's putting out an album for it on Friday.
Interesting.
Like a companion album. So I guess like in character.
Folie à deux.
Sure. What does that mean?
It means
Of the music or something?
shared by two. And it's a phenomenon, a super, 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 super rare psychological disorder where you like are close with someone. It typically only happens in like spouses or siblings, but it's like in extreme rare cases can be like amongst peers, but like you take on their psychological disorder, whatever they have, and you like share the same symptoms, which is obviously Joker, Harley Quinn vibes.
Totally.
I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. But I know this because I listened to a Slenderman podcast on the way home from Hilton Head, and one of the girls involved in that, they think had it.
With
because-
Slenderman?
No, with the friend that she killed their friend with.
Oh.
Because the one girl had schizophrenia, and is probably going to get out soon. And then the other girl they think had folie à deux and was like basically by proxy schizophrenic
Whoa.
from being around her. Yeah. She is no longer.
I didn't think Slenderman was a real thing. Maybe I should.
He's not.
Oh.
Oh, this is so fun. You should look it up. There's a really good documentary.
Isn't he
about
the
it.
one that just randomly shows up in pictures?
He's started as a creepypasta and someone just made up a story, and then his lore went like insane. Like people were drawing him, people were cartoonifying him, people were making up their own stories about him, like writing like full fan fiction novels. He became like a sensation. Not real, don't you dare, because he's very scary.
Well, yeah.
Like the
it sounds
documentary
like it.
about him who does not exist terrified me to my core.
I can't wait to watch it.
And it's just not real.
Should
like,
I watch it? Or am I
yeah.
going to be too scared?
No, I love it. I love it.
But I'm scared.
And then these two little girls that were like 12 became fucking obsessed with him. Doesn't exist. And became like paranoid obsessed with him, thinking that if they didn't sacrifice someone they loved, he was going to kill their families.
I hate when that happens.
And they like really believed it. So they killed their friend.
Yeah.
Almost. She lived to tell the tale. She is alive.
Oh, this is.
And well.
So this is real.
The girls are real.
Slenderman
not real.
Perhaps not.
But yeah, no, the girls had the schizophrenia and the folie à deux. And then the
Okay.
girl that they tried to kill, they stabbed her 19 times and she lived.
Spooky.
Very spooky, but I loved. It was National Parks After Dark, and they told like the story on their podcast. And then there's also a documentary that I can't remember what it's called. But
Great. Didn't they also make like a legit like fiction movie about Slenderman?
I think they did, but I can't remember. I haven't seen it.
Okay. See, I hate scary movies. I don't think I'm ever going to watch one again. But I will.
Oh, damn.
I like them. Like, I wish I could watch them and not think about it ever again after it's over.
Yeah.
But I do.
Do you think Smile like really fucked you up, or?
Yeah, I do think that.
Okay.
Like,
But
I
you
don't
didn't
think-
like them before then, or?
Oh, no, I don't think Smile caused it. I knew I didn't like scary movies. That's why I never watched them. And then I was convinced to watch Smile, and it was all over. I feel
Smile
like
was really scary,
it was
like truly. And I
Yes.
know we've had this conversation before, but I would just like to call attention to it again.
Uh-huh.
Scary.
It was scary. The end kind of lost me with the big monster thing.
Yeah, that was an interesting twist because it was already like horrifying enough. You didn't need to bring in like a weird made up fictional character.
Totally. But it was a good movie too until the end, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, terrified me
But
to my core.
I think the second one plays off of that ending, so we'll see.
Great. I will not be seeing.
Anyway,
me
yeah,
know.
Speak No Evil, 6 out of 10. Speaking of evil, Diddy finally arrested.
There's such
to
a
say.
overload of content about this, and now everyone's theories about the different celebrities and like everyone that was at his parties and shit.
Me and Mackenzie were having like an in-depth conversation about this earlier because it's like some things just like don't need conspiracy theories. Like you don't even have to like dig that deep or get like Illuminati about this. It is horrifying on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Like the things that would normally be conspiracy theories are just like what actually happened and out there in the open.
Yes.
And I'm scared. Like I started freaking out last night because like the climate change, the political climate, the international affairs climate, and then this like Jeffrey Epstein of the music world climate.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, oh, this has got to be it. Like it's over for us.
I don't know if it's over for us. Like, we didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, the world is ending, is what I mean.
I know. I just don't think it is.
I was reading some fucked up shit about just like the nuclear war of it all last night, and I'm really scared.
Yeah.
Also, right before this, 30 minutes from here, a train wreck happened, and all the citizens near that area had to evacuate.
Yeah, on the west side.
Yeah, 30 minutes from here, 26 miles.
So it's going to travel here.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, it's probably already here.
Yeah, like, I don't even know. Like, a chemical spill that, like, they had to evacuate the area.
Yeah, what was in this train?
And, like, how do you even get that out to, like, citizens? Like, do they play the tornado sirens or, like...
I have no idea.
Do they have, like, a speaker system to speak stuff?
Yeah. I just don't think they ever use it. But, I mean, they could have for this. Like,
Yeah.
hey, guys, you got to go.
Oh, I would be so scared. I'd be like, the purge, it's happening. We're done.
For sure.
That's the only time I really ever have, like, heard speaking over that type of stuff is, like, the annual purge is now commencing.
I've never watched that either. Is it actually scary?
Yeah. Movies like that are so much scarier to me than, like, a scary movie because I'm, like, I'm scared of people.
Yeah, see, I'm opposite.
I'm scared of men.
I mean, I'm scared of men.
Yeah.
But
Don't get me wrong.
don't get me wrong. But, like, the supernatural shit gets me more, like, at night.
That's true, too. I'm actually scared of both. Because, like, what am I going to do? I can't shoot a demon.
I, at that point, like, take my soul. Actually, don't. I don't know why I said that. It's just scary. Like, I don't want to live
Do
through
you go
it.
left, right?
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
No, I know. I'm asking, like, is it left, right?
I think it doesn't matter. You're still making a cross. It probably matters.
It does
They have rules
matter.
for everything.
Yeah, I think it's Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
I go left, right.
I'm almost positive it's right, left because there's something about crossing.
I'm almost positive it's left, right because I've been doing it my entire life.
I'm almost positive you're right.
Okay. I am very religious.
Yes. As we've mentioned. Speaking of religion, my religious like trauma and anxiety is kind of like creeping back up lately. I'm having a little bit of a tough time with it.
That sucks. In what way?
Just creeping into the hearts of my future children.
Okay.
I don't know. It might be like a seasonal depression thing. Like I'm getting anxiety in general. I think anytime I get anxiety in general, it kind of always reverts back on some level to being related to the religion of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all my anxiety pretty much stems from that. So like anxiety in general is just like a trigger for that. But I was like driving today and I was like, oh, there she is. Haven't seen her in a while.
And what does that like look like for you? I sound like a therapist. I'm not.
Just like very anxious about right and wrong and like very caught up. I wouldn't say I have a lot of like guilt or like shame. It's more like worry and like very much like a reap what you sow karma type of fear. Like if I do something that is perceived as wrong or like a sin,
Yeah.
then I'm going to be subsequently punished.
Damn.
Which is famously not even how the religion that they raised me to be works. But they didn't do a great job of like teaching the other part of it.
Totally.
So.
I definitely do believe in karma, but not in like that intense of a way.
I do think, I don't, because everyone that I believe should have gotten their karma never does. But then I think, like, your life is your karma because,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you're a miserable fuck.
Exactly.
But on the outside, honey, they look like they are living it the fuck up, getting whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, which I guess, like, karma doesn't mean you get your bad karma in the eyes of others. Like, they, like you said, have to live with themselves. And their lives aren't over. They could still be getting their karma eventually.
For sure. Yeah. I think that it's just never, like, direct karma. And I kind of wish it was, like, I wish an eye for an eye was about karma.
Yeah.
Like, whatever the fuck
Like,
happened to you.
it'll equate it.
Yeah, like, I want that shit to happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to die.
All right.
What were you going to say? You said I also think.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But I do think whatever I thought.
Totally.
Unless I don't. I literally don't have any more topics.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I didn't have anything like...
That's so
I mean,
upsetting.
I've just been... Is it?
Yeah, because I talked for so long about Brat at the top of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. It's just like a lot of talking.
Well...
When I have 3 more topics, and now it's just going to be me talking the entire episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to tell my neighbor story finally, because I never have. And that's just like...
It's so long.
Yeah. But I have to tell it at some point.
Yeah.
Then I have 2 more topics. My first one is that pickleball kind of fucking eats.
Okay, yeah. I was going to ask you
I started
about that.
playing it last week. I've only played it twice.
Is it with the same people that do volleyball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben and Jonathan and Michael. Don't think you've ever met them, but like...
Those are the names of my fish.
Jonathan and Michael?
John and Michael, yeah. Because they're the names of the brothers in Peter Pan.
And every man we've ever met.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I can't believe you have a fish named Michael.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's named Michael.
Exactly. Sorry.
Our tour guide, the
No,
blackjack
not the
dealer's
blackjack
name was
dealer.
Michael.
Of course it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's equally hilarious and like almost upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Like when someone says their name's Michael, I'm like, right, we get it.
No shit.
No shit. Okay, so yeah, I played pickleball and like I fear it is like so fun.
Oh, I want to play.
It is like
Levi's
so
been
fun.
dying to play. So.
Okay, I'm like about to buy a set.
Okay.
And then that way I can play with
I
whoever
heard
want, because
because
I'm
obviously
borrowing.
some of them you can buy like a cheap set, but I heard to not do that. By the way,
I'm not gonna buy a cheap set.
I had to pee. If you know, you know.
Yeah, pickleball's cool, whatever. My other topic is the Nutter Butter TikTok.
Okay, I saw Kelsey's TikTok about it, but I didn't actually go look at it. Okay, live reaction, you guys.
Just start anywhere. They're like,
It's like horrifying.
Just wanted to take the time to apologize to everyone who's had to see it. This is
And the caption just says now. This one says yes. So it's like horror. I can't pinpoint it. These people are on drugs, but baby.
I've
This
been
is
trying
so
to identify like
fat.
what you would call this genre of content because like
It reminds me of like creepypastas or something.
like distorted audio, distorted visuals.
And apparently it started a while ago.
Oh yes, like it's been going on for a while, and I'm invested now. There's like lore with like whatever Aiden and Nadia and like the other person.
So they never
used.
explain it.
No. Absolutely no explanation
Someone's
for this
like
whatsoever.
cursed or something. Or like Illuminati, back to that.
And like just so you know, like this for me is like peak fucking content. Like whatever this genre is called, I do need to identify it.
Because you love
Tickles
it?
my fancy in a way that
Oh, it scares me.
I think it is so funny, and I wish that I had like the creativity for it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you can imagine, I'm about to bring up Hive Mind, but they have like a running like little thing like in the last like month in all their videos where there's like a fake curse going on that like don't know where it started, similar vibes, like but like randomly in the video that'll like zoom in, it'll be like this vibe, it's like all distorted weird audio, and it'll just be like the curse is real. and then like the video moves on and no one ever explains it or talks about it and no one knows where it originated, and like I love it. It's so funny.
I feel like Nutter Butters are like not that good.
I love Nutter Butters. I think
Okay.
they're underrated, and
Maybe-
I hope that this makes them have like a fall.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure.
Nutter Butter fall. Brat summer's over.
I'm gonna say like that scares me. I don't know. It scared me.
Some of it was scary.
Yeah.
The jump scare with the clown and the screaming.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to put some of these in so they like understand, or just like go to Nutter Butter's TikTok page yourself. I think that's really the best.
It's so interesting.
I'm obsessed, and like to be Nutter Butter of all things, like they are slaying.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm being hypnotized.
Obviously, this is the
I'm not
scariest thing
looking
I've
away.
ever heard because it's an old recording.
Yeah. Oh my God. You would hate the radio station I'm into. That's all they play is like old school, like not only like
Record like,
Well-
I mean, radio station.
Yeah.
Shout it out. The numbers, call numbers.
I think it's like 85.9 or 89.5 or something.
Yeah.
But then it's like all old school. So like the people on it are like talking in real life, like
Okay.
current. But they play all those like old time radio shows. Like you know how they used to do like whole like skits and plays on the radio? It's like that old like swing music. It's fucking amazing. It's really wholesome to me. But every time I'm like, because it's especially like it broadcasts from like Westchester. So like sometimes down here it gets a little, and I'm like, Aaron would die right now. It's like,
nightmare.
oh, it's so beautiful.
That gave me a shiver up my spine.
Yeah, you would hate it, but I love it.
I
It's really
absolutely would
wholesome.
hate it. While we were here, my mommy texted me and gave us another topic.
Okay.
She said, just watch the Ellen stand up. I never really read into her being canceled, but wanted to hear her side. You probably know all about it. I really do want to watch it.
The special, yeah.
Yeah, because she has a special, I forget what it's called. I think it was on HBO. Like 15 or more years ago at this point. And like my mom and I used to love that shit. We ran all those jokes into the ground, like would quote it constantly. Like it's really funny. She's really funny.
Okay.
Like at stand up. Like it was so good. And I never cared about any of the Ellen hate train. Like to me, she didn't do anything very egregious.
I
Like,
didn't like care, but I was addicted to hearing all the stories.
Oh,
I'm like, yes, ruin
couldn't
her.
have given a fuck less. Like, cool, she's a bitch.
It's just shocking. Well, it's not shocking now, but like at the time it was just so like, oh my God.
Do you think all the stories were real? And like, how many did you actually hear? I heard like 2.
It started with a Reddit thread or a Twitter thread. I don't remember which, but like one led me to the other, and it was just like everyone's stories about like working in the industry, and like everyone knows Ellen's a fucking bitch, and like
That's awesome to me.
yeah. Well, here's the thing
amazing.
though, is like it ruined her show because
Yeah.
it was more than like being like it was like workplace abuse, not like
Like, wouldn't let them look her in the eyes.
yeah, and just like screaming at
I
people.
cannot believe that.
A lot of people
But
have said
that's
that.
such a thing. Like, I've heard that about so many celebrities that I'm like,
Something's broken in
what's
there.
going on? I've heard that about J-Lo. But then I'm like, do they just say that about whoever celebrity we hate this month? Like,
Like Blake Lively.
yeah, won't let anyone look her in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But like, I'm obsessed with finding out people are rude. Only women. Men should die.
Yeah.
But like, when I find out that a woman is rude, I'm like, slay queen.
My thing with it is like, I mean, she was probably devastated because it literally got her show canceled.
And ruined her life, I would presume. Not, she's fine. She has so much money.
For sure. But like,
Her
I almost wish she would have like owned it instead of like playing the victim for years to come.
I didn't know she played the victim.
Oh my God. It's all like, have you ever watched like her speech when her show got canceled, apologizing for being mean? It was just very much like giving everyone's attacking me vibe. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah.
And
they
that sucks. I'm going to check out the special. Not like I was watching the Ellen DeGeneres show on a daily basis. So it
if
didn't
it was
really,
on,
like,
if I saw a clip on YouTube.
Sure, if I saw clips on YouTube, for sure.
But now watching
But-
back, you can totally see like why celebrities hated doing her show because she
Yeah.
just torments them.
But then she's also just like actually really generous and philanthropic and like has done so much for gay people. So
Yeah.
like, yep, I'm gay. Come on.
Classic.
Stop. Boots.
Boots down. House. Slay. Oh, a new thing I learned from my sister and her friends is when something's like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God, that's crazy work. It's my new thing.
You learned that this weekend? That's so funny. Yeah, so I'm going to watch the stand-up. I'll let you guys know how it is. But what I saw something on Twitter today that was like one of the greatest stand-up comedy bits I've ever heard. And it was like a video of her new stand-up, and it was a minute long. And she's like, they say I'm demanding, I'm direct, and then she said I'm just a strong woman or something like that. Crowd standing ovation for a full minute. It cuts off before it's even over. And then they were like, I was like, what? And then I realized the OP was joking.
Oh.
But like,
gotcha.
I was just like, and then I thought it was really funny. But I'm like waiting. I'm like, what? Does she say something like really funny when they stop clapping, or like?
Probably not.
Well, probably not.
I will be watching though.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Did you love those pants? I just realized.
I've worn them like 3 times.
Cool. Well, you said you love my hat, and I wear this every day.
On here?
Everywhere.
Oh.
I've worn it on here.
I've worn these so many times on here. I was hoping no one would notice. I'm glad we brought it up.
Hell yeah. Did you watch the Demi Lovato special?
No, I haven't.
Do it tonight.
Okay.
It's so good.
I might not.
I wish they went a little deeper.
That's how I felt about Quiet on Set, but then it's like, I'm not entitled to these people's trauma.
Absolutely.
There's something wrong with me.
I just wanted more. I don't remember what you were saying when the camera died. You said I would love a
You
little.
were saying, I thought. No, you literally said I would love a little more.
What would I love? Oh, I would love a little more tea about the Disney Channel days. I don't mean I would love more trauma from them. I just would love more tea. Like, what partying did they do? And
Okay. Like lifestyle.
Like drama between the stars type thing.
I did see the clip of like Raven and her talking, which I thought was cute.
And she was like,
yeah, you were a bitch, but I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to watch that really bad.
Yeah, it's good.
We did accidentally, camera died. We accidentally started discussing off camera about Miss Sabrina, and I wanted to talk about it on camera.
Okay.
Because I know I said I'm over her and like hate the album, but like the tour reeled me back in. She is serving cunt at every moment.
The aesthetic was so pleasing.
So cute.
So funny.
So like she has like that.
Very campy.
Yes, it's so it's like vintage modern Barbie bimbo slut.
Yeah.
But
like
in this
call
cute little
girl
package, like
TV
obsessed.
Stuff. Yeah, so good.
And she's like, "Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a great night." Was
Or
that
don't.
sincere?
Yeah.
Like, just a bunch of. I didn't see how she opens it though. You were asking me if I saw.
Okay, find it. It's amazing.
Oh, you want me to see?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you. It's basically her in the bathtub, like a video, and they're like, "You gotta go," and she's like right now, and then
That's so you coded.
I know, and then she runs through like the door, like in her towel, and then takes it
the
off.
towel off and then reaches for the microphone.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the
Which I don't
beginning.
think they went. I think they went too low.
They
'cause
didn't
she
go
was
high
like,
enough. She was like this.
yeah, she was like pretending that it. But that's such a funny bit, like
So
short and
cute.
sweet. She's like, I
So
can't reach it, you
cute.
guys.
She's so cute.
I know.
She has like 4'11" or something crazy.
And she opened it in Columbus, which we could have gone, but
I can't believe that was the opening night.
I
Like,
know.
why didn't we go? You had to work.
I think it was in my mind. I was like, oh, it's the day after I get back from New Orleans. I'm gonna be too tired.
We should have just gone. But I don't even like the album. I shouldn't have paid money for that. That's insane.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then I saw she does Nonsense, and right when she would go into like the little things, her mic stops working, and she's like, and then they lower her into the screen, and then it's like technical difficulties. I thought that was so cute
And funny.
like
and
such a fun nod to it while still saying,
I'm not doing
that's
that.
not this tour anymore, babe.
Yeah.
We're over that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
I hate the album, but I'm gonna start liking it, and I won't be able to help it because of the
I like
videos
the
of
album a lot.
tour.
I haven't really been listening to it that much, but I do like it.
She's not gonna change the lyrics, so it's not getting any better for me. But like, they are bops, which was kind of the problem I was already having. Is like, I do like them. I just don't want to be singing them or listening to them.
For sure.
So I really wish they said different words,
Mhm.
and then I'd love it because
Yep.
it's good. It's fine.
It's fine.
But the tour is just, I love it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, me too.
And I love the spin the bottle for like the surprise song.
I didn't see that.
It's like she sings a cover, but it's like on a spin the bottle, and she lands on one, and that's what she's saying. She sang Mamma Mia last night.
Oh, love that.
But like I saw a clip of it, and it was mostly just like a sing along. Like,
That's cute.
yeah,
That's fun.
we all love a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Not to bring this up, but Green Day at their show would just stop and just play it. Like they wouldn't even play the song; just the song would come on. Like they did like Jack and Diane and like Bohemian Rhapsody, like things everyone was just. I made that up.
No, Jack and Diane is my least favorite song, like, of all time. It
Oh.
makes like my top 5 list. However, Bohemian Rhapsody, opposite list. Love.
Totally.
Well, that's disappointing. So upset. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Love you.